Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine. In our last video, we have seen how there are certain problems in the pronunciation of certain words in English and in English language in general. And we have also seen that such a problem of pronunciation is not seen in Marathi. We have tried to understand why this difference is there, and we have also tried to understand and we have also tried to see how to overcome this difficulty of pronunciation in English with the help of phonetics. In the same video, I introduced you to what is phonetics. We can use phonetics to overcome such difficulties of pronunciation in English language. With the help of phonetics, we can not only use English language correctly, but also fluently and influentially. Before going further, I'll once again summarize what does it mean by phonetics. Phonetics is primarily a science of pronunciation. It teaches us the different signs for different sounds and also teaches us how to pronounce a sound, a word, or a sentence. Dear students, learning phonetics will certainly help you to improve your fluency of language and accuracy of speech. Today, we are going to learn about the different signs or symbols for different sounds in English language. Before going further, a short discussion on what language is quite fruitful for the understanding of phonetics. This short discussion will be very useful for us to understand how phonetics came into existence and what are the applications of phonetics in English language. In a simple way, language is a system of communication that uses different sounds in combination to mean something. We will discuss the three different parts of this definition of language. The first part is a system of communication. Language is considered as a system of communication. That means language has certain rules of its own which everybody has to follow. It has a social existence and every member of a society has to follow the rules of the language in order to communicate. In order to communicate, language uses different sounds in combination to mean something. To explain this, I will give you an example of a child. A child, when he or she tries to pronounce a word, first of all, it tries to pronounce a sound such as a, b, and afterwards, when the child notices the people speaking the words related to a particular object or a person, the child tries to utter the sounds in combination such as baba, such as I, such as baba, and thus becomes a word for him. That means sound comes first and then comes the word. So first came a sound. The early man did not have any language in the beginning, but with the evolution of human being, there developed a system of symbols for each sound that resulted in language. Later on, different countries, they had their own languages. Further, there were different languages for different regions. And similarly, there were different signs for different sounds in each language. If we take for example k sound, it is denoted by different signs in different languages. In Marathi, it is written in a different way, whereas in Kannada, it is something else. In Gujarati, it is written in a different way. So there are different signs for the same sound. Similarly, if we take the example of g sound, the three languages Marathi, Kannada and Gujarati, they have different sign or different symbol for the g sound. So there are different signs or symbols for each sound in every language. In all the languages we are taking here, for example, there are same signs or same symbols for a same sound. That means if the sign denotes k, it will not denote anything else. If a sign denotes g, it will not denote anything else. But in case of English, we can't say this thing with surety. In English alphabets, there are different letters used to represent a different sound at a different situation. For example, the sound k is sometimes represented by K and sometimes represented by C and sometimes by Q also. So there is a variation of sounds and symbols in case of English language. In order to overcome this confusion in the speaking of English language, the scientists of language devised a internationally accepted language which they called as the phonetic language, phonetic alphabets. These phonetic alphabets, they share the same system as that of the Marathi, Kannada and Gujarati language. Here the symbols represent the same sound, and the sound represented by a symbol cannot be represented by any other letter or symbol in case of phonetics. That's why we can gain a kind of accuracy of speaking, we can gain a correctness of speaking in case of phonetics. So there is a need of learning phonetics and its alphabets in order to achieve a kind of command over English language.